Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your love and romance reading for Venus moving through the sign of Cancer. This is a very nice, very momentous movement of Venus, because Venus has been in the sign of Gemini for 4 months. That's way longer than Venus normally spends in a sign, and that was largely due to the fact that we had a long Venus retrograde during that period of time. So we are finally moving ahead to the next sign up, and that is the sign of Cancer. So first, a few quick notes before we get started, guys. As always, this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with every Capricorn out there. So take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will mostly resonate with Capricorn Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, and all our Capricorn cross watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like some information on any of the card decks that I'm using during this reading, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are below in the description box. And while you're thinking of it, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking that like button and let me know you enjoy this content. So Capricorn, this is a big deal for everybody, but especially for my goats. I am a Capricorn, so I know this energy has not been the easiest this last 4 months. Venus has been aspecting your universal sixth house, sorry. And so that is the Virgo house. So I would say that there's been a whole lot of inner work going on when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. You've really been having to do a lot of growing, healing, purging, purification, letting go of things that have hurt you, letting go of things that have been difficult in your relationships. There may be blockage of communication due to the fact that Venus was in retrograde, also in the sign of Gemini, which is so much to do with communication and sharing ideas. So now that Venus is moving up to Cancer, that is, going to start highlighting your universal 7th house, and that 7th house is the love house. It's the Libra house. It is about all of our personal relationships. It's about love. It's about marriage. It's about all those interconnections. So Capricorn, I would say that the month of August will be very, very strong for you love-wise. And, Venus went into Cancer on August 7th, and it will be there for about a month before it goes into Leo. So I would say that this is a very opportune time. This reading is going to be for, all Capricorns, whether single, coupled, in separation. So just take the energies as they resonate. So let's go ahead and get into the cards here. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising of Capricorn as we do their love and romance reading. Please protect their energy and mind throughout the session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their higher good. Thank you so much. Oh, Capricorn. One of my favorite cards actually from this deck. It's the keyword is wonders. And so to me, that is a beautiful energy coming through. You see the giant amethyst crystal out in the cosmos, right? So it's a higher alignment, higher vibrations, miracles taking place in your love life that you might have never thought could happen, but this month they start to move, they start to come back, and it's just a beautiful energy. So expect the unexpected a little bit with that. But to me, that's a card that kind of like, that word wonders, it's sort of like you sit back in awe, like, I didn't know this could happen. I didn't know that would work out. I didn't know this would come full circle. But that's beautiful. So let's get into your tarot. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot for the main spread today, and I'll be using the Vice Versa Tarot to clarify. So let's get, first your energy in this relationship. Where are you sitting right now when it comes to love and romance? Whether you're single, coupled, in separation with this person, what is it, that you are feeling right now? Ooh, Capricorn, beautiful. So you're coming out as the star. So look at that. There is the angel of hope. And the star card always comes out when you've really been through a hard time. And that's why I know so many of my Capricorns have really, really been through a tough time, especially in love and relationships. But, you know, you haven't lost hope. You haven't lost faith. You have learned so much through this time. The star card is also Aquarius energy. So you may have that in your chart, or someone that you're involved with may be an Aquarius or have Aquarius energy around them. That is, along with the Wonders card, is very interesting because the amethyst, you know, is the birthstone of Aquarius. So strong Aquarian energy coming through. But to me, it's like you're going to that next level. You're really leveling up your energy here, Capricorn. You're stepping through a very difficult time indeed, and arising even stronger. So let's see what we've got coming up to clarify that star there. All right, and so Aquarius, I think that what you're working on is really releasing these bonds that you've been tied to, these feelings that you've had of like, can't say what I want to say, can't do what I want to do. This is very much about being stuck in your head, fears, anxieties, worries that just go round and round and round. And so that's really what you've been dealing with. But the fact that the star card comes in, that's such a positive card, that I feel that you will be, you know, releasing yourself from this self-inflicted bondage. You'll no longer be feeling like you've got to, you know, be stuck. And it's a feeling of being stuck, unable to move, unable to go forward, and love the vice versa, because look what's on the back. Look at that beautiful eagle, really such a symbol of freedom coming in. It's going to release you. You're going to release yourself. You are going to go to the next level, but that's very much what I feel that you have been in. Like you've really been struggling with, should I say something to this person? Should I not say something to them? You know, especially if this has been something that's been in conflict for a while, it's really been hard for you. It's like you have just been really probably having trouble sleeping, probably having trouble just, you know, resting your mind, because that Eight of Swords is all about just being stuck with those thoughts going around. So let's see what your person's energy is, whether it's somebody new that hasn't come in yet, or whether it's somebody that has already been in your life, or you're already coupled. Let's see where they are. All right, so Two of Swords. So Capricorn, they have been in an uncertain energy in a lot of ways. Much tougher in some ways than what you've been going through, surprisingly, but they don't really know what to do, what to say. Two of Swords is also kind of tied and bound. It's a feeling of uncertainty. They know they need to make some decisions, but they feel like they can't. They feel very stuck. There's a very stuck energy. So to some degree, both of you have been feeling stuck. Both of you have been feeling like you can't really move forward as strong as you'd like to. But you might be closer to getting through that than them. Let's see what clarifies this Two of Swords, please, for Capricorn's person. Okay, so yeah, I mean, they want to make a wise decision when it comes to love. We do have that King of Cups, so that's very positive. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy as well, so they might be dealing with the water energy. But to me, this is emotional healing, so they may have been taking out a lot of time just to try to emotionally heal. But this is like somebody that really wants to make a wise decision when it comes to love, and they are having a really hard time knowing exactly what to do or how to bring that about. And so that's why they seem very, very stuck right now. So let's get into how you feel about this person, what you're thinking about them, what kind of energy you are seeing them in. So please, let's see what you've got for Capricorn Spirit. Thank you. Yes, right now you do absolutely. Oh, Capricorn, you see them as being, you know, the hanged man. And so you know that they're struggling. You know that they're having a tough time making a decision here. And they're kind of like they're in limbo. They're in between two places. They feel like they're stuck between two worlds. There's a Neptune energy, and this is the angel of prophecy. So there is this feeling of enlightenment. And that's what you're really hoping for, I believe, with this person. It's like you're really hoping for them to get unstuck, to get down out of that hanged man tree. But you know it's going to take some work. You know that it's going to take some spiritual work, because the hangman is all about trying to reach that point of enlightenment, right? And so it's not all bad at all. It's just that they are going through a very internal spiritual process, struggle, that they have to kind of go through on their own, and you can't necessarily cut them down out of that tree before they're ready. So let's see what clarifies that. Yeah, and you're hurting about this. There's a lot of heartache here, Capricorn, with this Five of Cups. You may as well be, you know, or have been focusing on the things that have been going wrong, the things that have been really hard while you're waiting for them to go through this process. I know that many of my Capricorns out there, it's really hard. You're Saturn ruled, so it's easier many times for Capricorn to focus on or think about the things that could go wrong or are going wrong rather than the things that are going right. So I just want to point out, see what he's focusing on right here is these three cups that have fallen over, and he's just so sad and disheartened about it. But look at the back, right? There's those Two of Cups, the cups of healing, the cups of love and connection, with the rose blooming in the background. So, you know, it's like not all is lost, Capricorn. If this is someone you really love and you really care about, just hang in there as they are hanging in there, and you know that that's what they're going through. So let's get a feeling of how they feel about Capricorn. Let's see what their emotions, thoughts, and feelings are towards you right now. Right, so Six of Swords is coming through, Capricorn. So they really do want to move beyond the past troubles, beyond the past conflict and traumas and challenges and arguments and all that stuff, because here is the keyword of resolution on this card. And the Six of Swords is all about getting in that boat and determining that you are going to move forward to a better place. So that is a very positive card to come through right there. So let's get a clarifier on this. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. So Capricorn, they see you as the wise choice. They see you as, you know, grounded, balanced, stable, you know, having a solid home, having, you know, an understanding of, you know, what's important in life. I mean, this is loyalty, wisdom, stability, you know, a very happy kind of outcome here. So Capricorn, they do see you in a very nice light, very positive. So let's see what's the positives that bring you together. What are the things that will help you grow? What's good for you to focus on here? Alright, so Knight of Cups is coming in, Capricorn. So my feeling is there is a movement around this relationship or potential relationship coming in. It's a spirituality card. It's a romance card. It's many times somebody coming in with a romantic gesture or offer. Could be vice versa. So, you know, the feeling that I get, since this is like your energy together and the positives around your relationship, is like, you know, be kind, be gentle. You know, even if they're kind of harsh, even if they're kind of bristly or they're not the most, you know, gentle, it's like, just be, you know, just be kind, just be, you know, easygoing. If you need to back off because they're not being right with you, then do that. But, you know, go forward with a general sense of compassion. And especially if this is a spiritually connected relationship, it's definitely time to just extend that kindness, that gentleness, whether this is meant to come together and last or not. It's just time to be kind and sweet, and romantic with each other. Absolutely. Yes, and take your time. We've got 2 knights here. So these are the positives. So Capricorn, with 2 knights coming up, to me, there's definitely movement forward, and it's water and it's earth. So it's feminine, it's gentle energy, right? Slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush. Because my feeling is this person is going through a big process. You already kind of know that. They might be going through a lot of heartache just like you. And so it's not a good time to rush things fast. So just, you know, keep it one day at a time. But the Knight of Pentacles is a great, you know, clarifier for the Knight of Cups, because it gives it stability, it gives it solidity. This isn't a fly-by-night energy. That Knight of Pentacles is definitely in things for the long haul. So let's check what your challenge is. What are the blockages that really need to be worked on or cleared between this union or potential union? Wow, okay. Well, Capricorn, that's not a very challenging card, but, you know, what might have been the challenge is just a blockage of clarity, of communication, of things not being, you know, of things being too vague and you just not knowing which end is up, because this Ace of Swords is victory. It's clarity. It's, you know, to me, the energy of Archangel Michael, you know, using that violet flame sword to just go right through that veil and open things up. So that being in your challenge area is very positive, because that to me says that is coming through to get rid of and to clear up a whole lot of blockage, better communication, better understanding and awareness coming in. And don't hesitate to call on Archangel Michael to help you throughout this process. So let's get a clarifier for this Ace of Swords, please. Wow, yes, and look at that, because here's what the big blockage is, that 9 of Swords, guys. That is a toughie. Yet again, I think both of you, to a large degree, have really been kind of trapped in your thoughts, trapped in your worries, fears, anxieties. I think both of you have been losing a lot of sleep, having a really tough time. And so to me, that's the blockage that needs to be cleared, healed. I feel very strong with the Ace of Swords that there is a great possibility that that will be happening. But both of you have definitely been going through a lot of kind of probably needless thoughts in some ways, but this has been a process, you know, no matter what it is. And that Venus and Gemini is not the easiest energy. So, you know, that's been going on quite a lot. That's been really affecting you. But now as Venus moves into Cancer and starts opening up that relationship house, it's a very different energy. So let's get into the best way to handle this, the best approach going forward for my Capricorns. All right, so 4 of Pentacles is coming up, Capricorn, and the key word on this is control. So you might need to relinquish quite a bit of your control over this. But to me, this card also says that it's like you both have been holding on to each other in the heart space, right? It's like you don't want to let go. And they don't want to let you go. Sometimes you might temporarily have to let go to let this, you know, have some time to work itself out. But to me, that's a very, that's a tough one, because it's like you're really holding on in their heart space, and they are too. So let's get a clarifier on top of this. And the High Priestess. So pay attention to your intuition instead of worrying about loss or change or losing this person. It's like, let go of control, tap into your intuitive center, tap into your spiritual awareness, Capricorn. Sometimes you need to go within. Sometimes you just need to really honor your feelings, your needs, and especially, it helps you so much, because it's like when you kind of let go of controlling the outcome too heavy, that allows spirit to step in and really work it out to its best, outcome. So let's get an outcome card, a couple of those for Capricorn. Let's see what the potential outcome is for this month. And this particular Venus cycle, I should say, because it will last into the first week of September. Ooh, so King of Wands. That is a nice outcome card, because to me, this is somebody really going forward to get what they want. It's a, energy of leadership, creativity, bringing new things to life. And so to me, it's like, that's an action card for sure. It's like somebody is going to be like, I can't sit here anymore. I got to go get what I need and what I want. I'm not going to just let it go. And that could be a mutual energy or coming from one of you. So let's see what clarifies the King of Wands, please. Ah, yes, and Temperance. So we've got some nice fire energy. To me, this is about whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's always the Temperance card, and it's about being more resilient. It also brings a lot of good luck into it as well, because this is Sagittarius energy, which is very positive. And it really is about melding both, the purity of your intention with the wings of the desire. Here's that red, that passion, right? So it's like, I feel like this is a beautiful energy, and I have to point out on the opposite side, look what's back there. That hangman tree is cleared, right? That's a beautiful thing there, guys, because that to me says this is somebody getting out of that hangman tree, and getting out of that energy. We have Justice on the bottom of the Angel Tarot. Balance restored, and the Three of Wands. So Capricorn, to me, don't chase this person down. Don't chase them down. It's like, let them come to you more than the other way around, in a way. I think they will. I really do. I think they will. But you've got to relinquish some of that control, instinct. It's kind of like you want to hold on tighter. Sometimes it's better to let go a little bit. Let it breathe. Because this is in motion with those knights and everything else. Wow. But this is a time to get out of the head, out of those stuck worries and anxieties, because you've got miracle kind of energy coming up around this. So let's get some romance angels, please. 3 for Capricorn. Oh, yes, there we go, Capricorn. Calling in your soulmate. So for my single Capricorns out there, this could be somebody really new and wonderful coming in, but this is also kind of a confirmation that you are dealing with a soul-connected energy. And, whatever you do, it's kind of like your energy, your vibration, you being good to yourself, you working on yourself, focusing on what you love to do. It all calls in better people to your side. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectation. So, could be someone older or younger, could be a different culture, different spirituality, whatever it is, Capricorn might be a little different than your usual. And heart-to-heart conversations is coming up. So it's so time to be open and honest in communication around this relationship, and it's been stagnant for a while, Capricorn. It's been stalled for a while with all those swords cards. Yeah, so it's time for better communication. So let's get a Lover's Oracle card for a last affirmation, bit of advice for my Capricorns. Ooh, so look at this beautiful card. And it actually, I think this is the same card that Scorpio got. Yes, it is. So look at that. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Relax, Capricorn. And it's interesting that you got that too, because Scorpio and Capricorn, you guys, you know, your ruling planets are traveling together right now in the cosmos, and both of you are very hard workers. Both of you are passionate, intense, and when you really love someone, you really care about something, you just give, 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 give. So this is saying, don't push so hard, don't try so hard, be more easy, be more free, let things unfold in their natural timing, Capricorn, because this person is still in a process. They're still going through some stuff. You kind of already know that, but allow them, you know, allow them to go through the process. It doesn't mean you can't talk to them. If anything, communication is very well aspected and highlighted. But it just means don't try to control every single twist and turn of how this works itself out. So I hope you have an amazing month and time of Venus in Cancer, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.